Frying seafood isn't necessarily the most figure-friendly way of preparing it, but you just can't beat that crispy crunch. But we can feel really good about eating our fried fish today because we're using Australis barramundi, which is really high in omega-3 fatty acids and only has half the calories of salmon, so we're doing all right. So first we want to start with our barramundi, and we'll just make sure we pat it nice and dry, and then season it up with salt and pepper. Now I've gone ahead and set up a standard breading station here, which has flour, egg, and panko breadcrumbs, and I seasoned all of those with a little salt and pepper too. So we're gonna start with a piece of barramundi, dip it into the flour, then right into the egg wash, and right into those crispy panko breadcrumbs. Make sure you get it all nice and coated. And we're just gonna repeat with the rest. So we're actually shallow frying today as opposed to deep frying, which means we're only cooking in a little bit of oil. I'm gonna test it with a little bit of flour. Just sprinkle that in, and you can see how it starts to sizzle right up. You know it's ready to go. Just set in a few pieces of fish at a time, and you wanna make sure you drop them in really slowly and gently away from your body. You wanna leave about 1 or 2 inches in between each piece of fish, being sure not to overcrowd the pan, because again, that's gonna drop that temperature of the oil. And if that happens, we're not gonna get them nice and crispy. They're gonna wind up being kind of soggy and logged with oil. So these are starting to cook up pretty quickly. You can see they're getting golden brown around the edges, which is just what we want. Fish looks perfectly crispy and brown on all sides. If you don't have a rack at home, just use some paper towels. So we'll just set our crispy fried fish on a plate with some French fries with some homemade tartar sauce and some fresh lemons. Hit the top with a little bit of parsley just to make it look pretty. And this looks awesome.